Hello and welcome along to the podcast. I'm Martyn Brown and I'm here with Efe Owafasa, a business mentor like you've never seen before. Amazing. We've known from previous podcasts. He knows what he's talking about and we know he can help you. And this week we are talking about why you should have a marketing partner. Efe, welcome.
Thank you, Martin. It's always a great honor and a pleasure to be with you on this show.
Now, we know that it's good to have a partner for the obvious reasons. You've got the extended reach, you've got the cost effectiveness, access to expertise, et cetera, et cetera. But let's have a deep dive of what can you tell us about it? What are your views?
I think when you have a business, what you're looking for is what are the simplest, easiest things you could do to make life easy for you while you build your business. And one of the mistakes a lot of business people make, people who are very good at what they do, they think they can grow their business only by their own effort. So they want to market themselves. They want to go out there looking for clients. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of effort to do that. But what I've come to realize in my own little days in business and working with entrepreneurs, there is a smarter way of doing that. That is, you have marketing partners, businesses or professionals or people who are in your industry, but are not in direct competition with you. So you become intentional in building relationship with these people. And over a period of time, they get to promote your business for you. They get to promote your services or whatever thing you're selling to their database. So how do you do this? First of all, you want to be intentional about it. You have a goal. You want to build your business. Then you sit down and you ask yourself, who do I know or who could I build relationship with that has my target audience as their customers or that has a community of the people I want to attract to my business. So you figure them out. Then you find a way to make connection with them and you build trust and relationship over a period of time. And you ask them if they can promote your business for you. But the mistake a lot of people do is that you don't just go straight away and say, hey, do you want to promote my business? Do you want to do this for me? No. You first of all want to look for ways of how you could give value to this person or you could give value to these businesses. You could give value by researching this person or this organization and find whatever resource you could give to them, anything you could do to be of help to them. You want to give them loads of value ahead of time. So when you use that strategy, then make a little request by asking them if they'll be likely to promote what you do to their database.
Wow. So identifying your potential partners, where would you go to find that? Is there a particular route that you would take to find somebody that's a good fit for you?
Yeah, I think it depends on how you run your business. If your business is an online business or if it's a local business, is like for me, when I started out initially, I started from building my business from my local community. So I was looking for businesses and professionals who have a community or a database of the people I want to attract to my business. Being a business coach, I was looking for small to medium-sized business owners. So I went to local business networking events, a chamber of commerce. So I was looking for people who work with small businesses, accountants who work with small businesses. I was looking for solicitors who work with small businesses. So I went to this local events. I built relationship with them. They get to trust me. They get to know me. I offer to speak at this local event. They got to see me as an authority in my industry. And over a period of time, when I established a relationship with them, then I asked for a little way of how I could be of help to them. So they liked me, they trust me. And when it was time for me to ask them, would you please promote this thing to your database or to your community? And they were very glad to do that. So look for places how you could connect with people. Ask yourself, who do I know or who has relationship or who is already serving the people I want to serve with my services and products? And you ask yourself, how can I give value to them? What can I do? Then you now establish it and get on with them.
Okay, so if you get a partner and you're happy that everything's seems to be going with plan, and there are pitfalls if you don't set up some sort of agreement between the pair of you, I found. Have you ever come across somebody that the partners were going very well, but then they fell out over something and there's a problem? Who gets what? Who is entitled to this? There's questions to be asked. How do you set this up to be safe right from the off?
That's a very good question. It all depends on what you are asking this marketing partner in quotes to promote for you. If it's a paid program or a paid services you are asking them to promote for you, you have to establish it right from the beginning. You could say, I have this product I want to sell to your audience. It's going to cost X, Y, Z. And normally I could give you 20% or 40% or 50% or 10%. So they will now say, okay, 10% is fine with me. They'll make requests and you now send an email to establish that. And one of the mistakes people make that actually cause problem later on is that you assume things that it's okay. You assume that they're going to accept whatever thing you're going to give to them as a thank you. You don't assume it. You discuss it, you agree it, and you put it into action. And when that is in place, I think it avoids a lot of quarrel or whatever it is. In most cases, or in some cases, sometimes some of the people you want to work with may not necessarily require you to give them anything. They'll just say, for the old good time's sake, we've known ourselves, I want to help you to build a business. They may not require anything, but it's very important you establish it from the very beginning.
I notice in networking events, they pleased that you would offer to speak for them, especially you, because that's a huge valuable bonus. And so you don't really need all those agreements in place because if they say to you, okay, you stand on the stage, you do a talk about whatever,
Yeah.
and then obviously you can go ahead and do that and they're benefiting because they don't have to find somebody else to do a gig for them.
Yeah.
And obviously, if they like you, they can keep asking you back. And each time they ask you back, somebody in the audience can take on your services. So,
Yeah.
would you advise selling from the stage?
Yes, it's a practice. If you an entrepreneur who use speaking or presentation as a market to get clients, whenever you have an opportunity to speak to an audience, no matter how short it is, you should always sell from the stage. But there are ways to go about it. Don't come too salesy. So I think one of the best way you could promote your services to your marketing partner's audience is by speaking. Because when you speak most of the time, you want to offer them that, oh, I'm coming, I want to speak about X, Y, Z to your audience so that they can get these results. All right. So it's one of the best ways. So when you speak to an audience, always have an offer to give during your presentation. And you're not necessarily trying to sell something with price tag on it. It could be you want to offer them a free consultation, or it could be you want to offer them something, another event or another seminar you are holding, inviting them to attend. Sometimes it's free, or it could be you want to offer them something they can download from your website. You have a ready-made web link whereby you ask them, I have created this tip booklet for you to download so that you can learn about XYZ. And when they go to download this thing, you collect their names and their email address, then you do whatever you want to do with them after that. So always have something of value you want to offer when you speak to an audience, either offline or face-to-face. Don't leave the presentation or the stage without making an offer of what you
So
can do. Yeah, I'll
very,
give you an
very
example. I built a relationship with a networking group where I live locally, and I offered to speak to them free of charge, and I did it, and I had something to give as an offer to the audience. So I offer that I will be hosting another workshop, a one-day workshop is free of charge, and I offered it to the member of audience that I was invited to speak to, and a number of people requested they want to attend it. So I collected their email address, their phone number, they were booked to attend my workshop. Then during my own workshop that I did afterwards, then I sold them my paid program, my paid mentorship session. And that was how I was able to monetize that opportunity of having a relationship with marketing partners.
You could work together then with your marketing partners to develop and execute joint marketing initiatives like co-branded campaigns, cross promotions, affiliate programs, certainly online, or collaborative content creation. You could use a business partner then not just for one thing, you could actually work as a team and build an empire around what you do.
Yeah, that's correct. Because one of the mistakes a lot of businesses make, they think some of their competitors, they can't work with them. There is a way you could figure out things you could work with. You know, if in your industry, there are some other people who have a different niche they provide in the industry. So you want to figure out how you could collaborate with them to work with them in a specific niche that you are not directly in competition. Both of you are coming together to form partnership to make a bigger impact to the audience in that industry. And with that strategy, you don't see people as a competitor, you see them as a partner where you can find what you can do to become mutual benefits to both of you.
It's a huge subject, this, having a partnership like that. How would you track and measure the results? Is there a system so you know whether you're doing okay or just working together, um, basically for
Yeah,
nothing?
one of the ways you could track the result is you must have a CRM system where you use to collect data.
Uh-huh.
So if you have something you are asking your market partner to promote, obviously you want to collect people's data, that is their email and their phone number.
Mhm.
So that's one of the ways you could do. So if you have a mailing list of people who opt in from your marketing partners, they show interest by asking to be part of what you are promoting, they give you their email address and their phone number, that now become an asset to you in your business that you can use to build relationship with them over a period of time. You can upsell to them, you can cross-sell to them in future. The another thing you want to use to measure is, did you make sales? The thing you ask your marketing partner to promote for you or to market for you or to recommend for you, did you make sales? If yes, how much sales did you make? And how many people actually bought from you? So you have to measure that. If the numbers are not good, you now come back to your drawing board and ask yourself, what could I have done better? Is it that I promoted the wrong service, the wrong product to these people? Is it that they are not the right target audience for what I'm selling? Or what can I tweak that will suit them and for them to get excited that I'm bringing something on board for them to jump in?
I like that because if you can't measure it, it's not worth doing. You need to be able to measure. That's why I like, as well as offline, the online, every click can be measured. How would somebody get in contact with you, Efe, if they needed to know more?
Yeah, I would. If you're subject if you don't know how to go about locating your marketing partners or how to approach them or what to say when you want to talk to them, or you don't know how to create whatever you want to package to them, I want to offer you one of my free um, business breakthrough session. During this session, I will help you to clarify your business vision, to clarify who will be an ideal marketing partners and how you could actually communicate to them for them to say yes so that they can promote you. So you could send me an email and my team will pick it up, info@efeowafasa.com. If you send me an email, I'm more than happy to schedule a session with you and I'll help you to get started with it.
That's excellent. Efe, as always, thank you very much. An amazing session.
Thank you very much, Martin. Always an amazing time talking to you.